Alright, hello, welcome back. Welcome to a new video. Today I want to try it in English again. I've done some Dutch videos past couple of days, Flemish speaking, and today let's go back to English and I want to play the United States map. It's official map on GeoGuessr. If you go to classical maps, you can play some official ones. They got like a whole medal type thing going on. I played it before in a video like a month ago, 2 months ago in the normal category, got a 24.6k score. But I would like to do a no move game here. I haven't played it before, no score by me. To get in the top 25 leaderboard, you need a 25k in 11 minutes. I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult, but if we can get a decent game, maybe get above 10k roughly, it would be fun. But yeah, no time limit, no movement, United States map. Let's take a look. Okay, let's see. So first round, I'll say that I know some things about United States, but at the same time, not really that much. So it's a little bit of a, yeah, mixed feeling, I guess. Let's see. There's a pickup truck. I'm not sure what you call this in English. Drainage, maybe? Drain system, waterway. I'm not sure. Fluiding. Yeah, I'm not sure what you call it. Well, there is not necessarily quite a good spawn here. I've been in California, like the only state I've been in the United States is Cali, and I don't think this would be California. There's brick houses, which is kind of rare, I guess, in America. They do exist, but they're not as common as they are in Europe. Honestly, I don't really have much of a clue where we are. There's like a poodle or whatever, like the postal box thingy. Uh, Interestingly enough, they use the same garbage system as they do in my part of Europe, where you have like a garbage bin that gets emptied in the truck and then put back empty. Yeah, honestly, it seems mountainous, but I mean, it's mountainous for me because I have no experience with height differences at all, but it potentially is not really that mountainous at all. Oh, this is gonna be quite tough. If I'd had to take a wild guess, I'd say we are like near the Appalachians, but not in them, if that makes sense. So maybe somewhere in North Carolina, Georgia perhaps. Yeah, it's based on not really that much at all. We got a Mickey Street and O'Hara Drive. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't think street names necessarily mean that much. Uh, I think I'm getting drawn towards this region roughly, like, I don't know, Richmond perhaps? Like outskirts of Richmond. Like Ashland. Yeah, why not? I don't know. It's gonna be quite a risk and potentially not gonna lead us anywhere, but let's give it a try. Well, not too good, but at the same time not terrible. We were on the right coast, east coast, and it wasn't Georgia. I think I looked at Georgia earlier. So I guess the Appalachian idea was not that bad, although there are potentially they are not here anymore. I'm not sure exactly where the mountain range thingy ends. But yeah, not that bad actually. Like geographically, if you take the whole country of USA, we were somewhat in the right region for no move, so that's quite cool. Alright, let's continue. Round two. Lucinda Drive, Victoria Drive. Honestly, like visually, this feels similar than the last round we got. Again, brick houses. I think they're more common on the East Coast, although I'm not sure about it. Because I read a book about USA travelers and they went to like some, I don't know, I think it's between Boston and New York. They went to some old cities and they said that it was like extremely European vibe, like the houses and stuff. So maybe that means that the houses, yeah, these are not necessarily mega European, but not that different either. It's a bit less hilly as the previous round, although that potentially doesn't really mean that much. Honestly, I think we're in a similar region as the last round. Sadly, the spawns we're getting here are not very good, I guess, in a way. Uh, it's interesting, these houses look similar, but at the same time they're a little bit different. I like this one a lot, it looks really nice. I like the house number here at the top. It's a really cool house. Yeah, sadly, Sometimes you get a good spawn with like a nice sign with like a good clue or whatever, but the fire hydrant is in gray here. I thought they were always red or yellow, maybe? I'm not sure. There's also something around it. Yeah. The street sign also looks similar as the previous one, but maybe they are very universal throughout the whole country, I'm not sure. So let's say we're East Coast again, but it's a little bit more flat, less hilly. Well, perhaps that puts us a bit more towards like the ocean, Atlantic Ocean. What options do we got? It could be a bit more north. We went with Virginia last try. Maybe we gotta be in between Virginia and Georgia, which was the previous round. Like South Carolina, maybe? Yeah, honestly, Fayetteville, I'm not sure how they pronounce it in English. Uh, Honestly, yeah, something like this on the outskirts again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it here. Let's see what happens. Okay, this time a little bit worse. It's in Texas. Okay, interesting. It's in Dallas. I'll be honest, I did not see Texas in that. Like, to me, Texas is a bit more Wild West, more like dry, like different climate. I don't know. Like the round we just got really gave me similar vibes as the round before that. But maybe I overlooked a certain clue that would help us. Anyway, let's continue. No move is quite difficult. Whoa, okay, this looks like a really nice neighborhood. Very nice houses. Well, sadly the spawns we're getting, Floyd's Fork, Travis Road. Oh, I'm not sure. Could this be Florida? Huh. Once again, I'm like drawn towards East Coast if I had to make a quick guess here. But at the same time, I am not that sure, to be honest. It looks like a very cool car there in the background. It's a bit hard to see. The road looks extremely new. Like no lines, no painting on it, nothing. Looks like a potentially very new neighborhood. I wonder if this type of street sign holds any kind of clue. They look very unique compared to the previous two rounds. Again, I don't think this is California. I'm not getting Cali vibes at all. And all houses are in brick again, but I mean, we've seen brick houses now in Georgia and in Texas, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm trying to think logically what we could do here. I was thinking about Florida a little bit, but at the same time, Florida has like crazy hurricane weather, so I don't think they built with brick houses then. What other options do we got really? I would say it's East Coast again though. Let's see, do we got anything? Yeah, I one time watched a travel documentary and they were in Tennessee around Nashville area, and in a way, it potentially kind of looked like this, but I think America is so diverse in so many ways that every kind of look is present throughout the whole country. I don't know, it's a bit weird to what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with some kind of place around Nashville. There's a chance we're gonna be really wrong, but yeah, let's risk it. Let's see what happens. Okay, actually not bad at all. Very good round. 300k away. So geographically, we were quite in the correct region, which is quite nice. A little bit more north in Kentucky, near Louisville, Lexington. These are not really places I know that good, to be honest. I know Indianapolis because of the Indy 500, famous oval race. And we're actually not that far away from there. I think this area is extremely populated, like there's a whole bunch of really big cities close to each other here. I think the East Coast in general in America is way more populated. But yeah, really good round, quite happy with this one. Okay, so I was talking about dry climate type situation, and like you see what I mean, this is way more dry than the rounds we've seen before. So I have two ideas. This is either like California-ish or it's Hawaii, because Hawaii is also part of America officially, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think it's simply another state of America. It's just not connected on the mainland, but in the Pacific Ocean. And like these mountains, the dry climate. Yeah, this is either something in California. Wait, let's read the street name. Yeah, Kamehameha. Sounds like a Dragon Ball Z attack or whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be Hawaii if I had to guess. Something about cyclists here? Bike route. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hawaii. I'm honestly not sure what the background workings are of Hawaii. Like, were they part of America since America got founded? Were they bought later? Were they occupied? Like, honestly, I don't know the background story here. Also, I'm not very familiar with Hawaii. Like, we're probably on the bigger island with the highest population, but I'm not sure which one that is, to be honest. There's like Waikiki or something? I really don't know. Honolulu, I know from name. Yeah, Waikiki is here. Yeah, let's say we are coming out of the mountains, going near Waikiki perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick something. It's the wrong island. It's the other one. It's the big one actually. Maui. Is that the name of the island? Yeah, honestly, I don't really know too much about Hawaii. It's really, really far away from Europe. But I do like it. I think one time I watched a travel documentary about Hawaii and they showed, I think they showed parts of a scene where Jurassic Park, like the original trilogy, was filmed on one of the islands. Sadly, I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe on multiple even, I'm not sure. But the nature looked beautiful. You could like hire a jeep type thingy and do like a road trip type thing through jungle-ish thing. I don't know, it was quite cool. Anyway, let's continue. One more round. Yeah, final one. Okay, so I was talking about the fact that I was in California. I've been there, and these type of stores, like these type of buildings, I saw them really a lot in California. Let's see if we can find a clue here. Publix Liquor, Nail and Spa, Origin Craft Beer and Pizza, Spa Alexana Hair Skin Body. There's doesn't really appear to be a clue which state we're in. But like I said, this type of shopping district thing, I saw them quite a lot in California. This doesn't necessarily mean we're in California, but I do think we're in the West Coast. Like, could be California, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, perhaps. Sadly, doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of clues here, unless I'm like overlooking one of them. Imagine if the USA states had like all their unique domain name like dot and then like the domain name is the USA state. That would make GeoGuessr so much easier, funny enough. Let's see, Bud Light, Origin. You have Oregon, but it's not here. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna lead myself with the buildings and assume we're near California. There's a chance we're still quite far off. Could be Texas or whatever, or something Midwest perhaps. Yeah, let's go with like SoCal, something. Can I find Anaheim? I was around Anaheim quite a lot when I was out there. I was a little bit under it. Um, yeah, let's just click somewhere and see what happens. Oh my god, okay, I completely messed up. It was Florida. So apparently the building structure of the shopping stuff is very common across. Maybe it's more towards southern America instead of like West Coast. It's more just southern building style. It's not quite a good final round. Anyway, let's look at the total score. Well, I think early on, okay, they're trying to make me buy the whole year. I think early on I said above 10k I would be quite happy. We got 10.4k, so I accept it. I'll save it as a video and maybe I'll replay it some one of the next days. Yeah, no move. It's quite random. You need some luck to get a good spawn. But nonetheless, was quite fun. That's it for today. I'll be back soon and goodbye.